Mr. F, are you in? And who's this?
Hello.
Mr. F.
Yes, it is me,
May we go inside? I'm really happy you're awake.
of course.
The middle one, right?
Yes, the middle one. I have heard through the airwaves that I might have a neighbor of some sort.
In Beartown.
Well, not specifically in Beartown, but east of your town somewhere, which makes it a neighbor, pretty much.
Hmm. You're not referring to a barn in a house, are you?
I have no idea of the location. I just have heard that this so-called Akut individual is living east of Hawkins, which, well, this is east of Hawkins. So, anyway, uh, how may I be of service? There is food in the crates. Please help yourself to whatever you might find
You are too kind, but
useful.
I am here on sensitive information. I need your help.
You have my undivided attention. Sure,
I'm going to whisper now. I hope you understand, but
of course.
I just hmm. um it's Jesus Christ. I'm just going to say it. Do you know any doctors?
Well, you could say I knew a doctor named Noah. Well, sadly, he got shot after talking to me. But yes, I do know some other doctors. I don't know how far they can be trusted, but I have
I'm,
a few candidates.
yeah, I'm trying to stay away from Bella. She's been very open about not helping us, and, well, no one from the 33rd. That wouldn't be wise.
Of course. I might have a candidate. Two, actually. Yes. How? What is the emergency, if I might indulge?
Wasp is not well. She.
Sickness?
No. No, mutants do not get sickness.
Indeed.
I woke up this morning. It seemed like she was having a heart attack. I know, based off my science and what little I have ascertained from mutants and our genome, that this is impossible. Unless it were brought on by something like withdrawal or something more physical.
Hmm.
She's complaining of a sharpness in her chest. And well, I took her heartbeat. That much I knew. Not being a doctor myself physically, it's all over the place. Her heart's missing beats, arrhythmia. This is something mutants do not
Yeah.
get. It's impossible. Upon her chest, there is a very small scar, similar to that of a cigar or cigarette burn. I presume you know what I'm referring to.
Yeah, I might.
I am. I'm not a doctor. I'm a professional. Before all this shit happened, I was in the Middle East. I know what a bullet scar looks like. Human or mutant. We just heal exceptionally fast. I have a theory that either there is something within the wound or perhaps even the bullet still remains, but I cannot be certain of this. But as I've said to you, it's not a heart attack. It's not arrhythmia. So she needs to go under the knife. I need a surgeon, not just a doctor.
Ah, a surgeon.
Hmm.
Well, that might be complicated
Of
in
course.
terms of. I don't know of many surgeons around here, but I'll try and figure out something. Of course, the choices are limited, as you see. Not many are fond of, well, not you and not me. But I shall seek and find that surgeon. It is interesting, though, how she is having issues like this. It came to mind. I know, for example, that a lot of doctors around, which is pledged allegiance to the 33rd, is experimenting with biomass. So I'm wondering if they managed to divine. I'm gonna say chemical weapon, but bullets can be used as vectors to transport things in specific occasions. So maybe that's also a possibility. Not
Perhaps.
gonna say poison, but something of
Mm,
the likes.
that would make sense as well. My wife has only lost her memory one time. She does not remember what happened, but the day after, she complained of a similar pain, though not to this degree. She went to go speak with one of her old friends, Boone of the Spire. I don't have proof if Boone could have such a weapon, but I suppose humans of these days, they are resourceful, aren't they, Mr. F?
Yeah, indeed they are. Indeed they are. Still, I figured if it was such a weapon, why use it only on air if not test it? But then You've seen the people of the 33rd, the BVSO, they would be boasting about it all around. It's nothing they would keep secret.
They also would demand
It
it to
is
be
good,
in their house. And as I said, I am not comfortable bringing her to their house for this.
of course.
But you were saying, I'm so
I
sorry.
shall seek a doctor, maybe. I could find a proxy, which someone who's being trained. I have a few ideas, so it won't be maybe perfect, but it is what we have.
I
Now,
will
of course, this would be,
I will
I
provide you
suppose,
anything you need.
required test. Yeah, I suppose, required test and things like that. Hmm. I will set up a meeting, yes, and I
Yes,
will let you know via radio.
thank you.
I suppose most likely
You should use
that
my
she cannot
official
move.
name. I'm not sure. I know codeine's quite a painkiller, so I gave her two before I left, and I practically came right over. This is what I'll say, Mr. F. I am willing, because I know that nothing is for free. I could sit here and say that you would have my allegiance and alliance, that you would be able to walk in favor with the mutants for saving our flower keeper. But I know that just that is not enough. I will give you this for now, for if you do not directly need it, they are useful.
Oh, very much appreciated. Thank you. This will be useful to expand the fortress even more.
And of course, there will be a finder's fee. You will get a
Oh, that
reward.
is, I suppose, getting an in with your kin on some more specific arguments would be reward enough, actually. Many people, if you haven't noticed, have shared an interest on what I say. Actually, two of them got killed for it specifically, which was sad, of course, but I suppose necessary in the path of progress. Many are starting to doubt the 33rd and their methods, so in due time, I hopefully will see this place to become a great center of cultural renewal, let's say.
An excellent way to word
And
it.
then they can be guided to the right path.
I like that. This is.
How can I contact you about, sorry,
No.
about the
Yeah.
issue at hand without drawing, you know, unwanted attention?
The 33rd and BDSO, they've been watching us like hawks. I don't give this name out to everyone. I usually use it only when I'm being a bad boy, or, well, in official matters. Have I ever told you that my name and title is the Artificer?
No, not really.
Well, do you know what an artificer is? What they do?
Uh, from my knowledge, if I'm not mistaken, it has something to do with explosives, but I'm not really sure.
In a rudimentary, crude way, yes. An artificer, by definition, is a creator or an inventor. On Deer Isle, long
Ah,
ago, it was my sole responsibility to mutate the new mutants. I would give them their abilities. I studied many years, grinding away recipe after recipe until I knew them all. Now this knowledge is changing, but it is still my job. It is still my responsibility. So yes,
that is the most interesting.
Artificer. Spelled Art
Very well.
I C Fisser. It's a very nice word. Alternatively, as well, you could just enter Hawkins. I'm awake most days around this time. I wouldn't do anything like we've agreed of firing your gun 3 times.
Yes, of course.
They've picked up on that little trick. They like to hang around and wait for it.
I see.
And I know as well that tomorrow might be a great day of sleep. So do not overly burden yourself today. For tomorrow, I
Yeah,
think
of
we all
course, I
rest.
picked up on that, yeah.
Hmm. Thank you. If there's anything you need, if there's a price you had in mind, let's haggle this now. I want to be forward. I, I need help, and I can't do it alone. If I go to the wrong place at the wrong time, I'm going to get captured or killed.
It is something that I'm not sure you might like that much. But as I said, you know, blood and sweat are the way we pave future path, and it's something that must be done. Now, you have shared with me your tears and apprehension for Wasp. I was more thinking of the other part, about the blood.
This is something I can arrange. If you save her life. If you contribute directly. Yes.
We have a gentleman's deal then, I would say.
I will say as well that if I have difficulty doing this, as I'm sure I won't, I could easily secure a bag of her blood simply because I'm her husband. But
Wonderful.
my wife and I's personal stash, away from the group, our little pocketbook, we have 5 stacks minimum. I'm sure that will go a decent way.
Oh, yes. Very well.
Then, well, is there anything else we need to discuss? Like I said, I'm quite happy you're home, to be honest.
Well, no. If you don't have any insight on where my neighbor might reside, no, I think I have much issues to discuss further.
You can see your neighbor from this house, yes? You're referring to that house down there.
Ah, interesting.
Is that the one you're referring to?
It was abandoned.
Well,
I suppose so.
there is a flag there, so we did take the courtesy of learning who lived there when they were awake.
Interesting.
Is that the neighbor you're referring to?
I think, well, as I said, I haven't met him yet. I know he's around somewhere.
It's actually a she.
She?
Yeah, I'm blanking on her name right now, but I think she's like, this is going to sound racist, but either Chinese or Japanese, or I'm not quite sure, to be honest with you.
Then I have
Yeah, their flag is halfway down now. Wow.
more than. Yeah. Well, as I said, I suppose Mr. Blackwood has a place set up somewhere here.
Oh, definitely not a man. That is a woman. Hmm. Well, I'd be willing to
Very well.
help you look around if you wanted, but if there's nothing else, I'm going to make myself down to the south and try to dig up a doctor. Uh,
Oh, well, no, I was about to roam around this region to, well, at first, my idea was find a saddle and, well, no, find a horse for a saddle. And ideally locate this Mr. Blackwood. You know, this region is not much populated and, well, if somebody chooses it, it becomes quite interesting to me.
you are near a very nice zone, though. That place up there is wild.
Yes, it is.
I take it you frequent it, no?
Yes, actually, I'm often disappointed in it, to be honest.
I mean, if you wanted to arrange some non-kill shot combat, I'm sure we could give you that.
Interesting.
As long as we aim for the limbs or whatnot, always wear our vests.
Interesting. Oh, I was saying, I was about to visit Hawkins actually, because I need to fill jerrycan with water for this place.
Would you like to
It is the only
go now?
commodity that this place. Yeah, sure.
I'll even take you in to see the flower if you wish, if it's been a while. I'll let you feed it.
Ooh, that would be very interesting. I realized that going up and down the stairs might not be the best for joints in the long run, but still.
I always think I can shut. I always think I can shut your front doors, to be honest.
Don't worry about
So her blood, what are you going to do with it?
it. Well, if I told you that I'm exactly sure, I would be lying, and I usually don't.
Don't sell it to the
That's why I
33rd.
was.
That'd be nice.
Oh, of course not.
Are
Why would
they
I give something to competitors?
are they paying for such a thing? They're collecting biomass, yes, but the blood of a mutant. Are they paying for our blood?
I don't know about that, honestly. The doctor surely is paying for the biomass.
Well, I'm
But
curious who you'll
I have
dig up, to be honest.
no idea. And surely no intention of giving it to them.
Listen, our mother was a doctor, but she hasn't practiced in a year, or years, to be honest. Almost 16. And our other medical professional is, well, I don't believe he's a surgeon. So I don't trust him yet, but I keep thinking as
Well, I
long as
have
we're
to
quick, it
say,
will be fine. We'll heal. Just get in there and yank it out.
if the bullet is actually in there. If not, that would be an interesting conundrum. But for the blood, I'm thinking of it like an investment. You know, it is. Well, without Dr. Noah, which I'm highly disappointed in him getting himself killed like that. I was supposed to bring him here and get to know the intricacies of your kin.
Was he a mutant?
Well, the whole idea was actually discovering your design. You know, what you can do is clear to the plain eye. Why you can do that is yet unseen, to us at least.
Hmm. I suppose we have been more about the religion than we have been about the science recently.
Yes, but I don't see why those two things, have to go separate ways. I suppose that the science might not be for everybody, as my intention were with Dr. Noah. He had his own little mission, which was, yes, render people immune to a certain disease, and was quite disillusioned with his fellow humans, but still, I needed the skill to design something.
Well, I'm sorry about your friend. You knew him for a long time?
Oh, you know, don't be, actually. He brought this upon
Bear?
himself. I haven't known him here.
Bear Northwest? You don't hear him?
Yeah, no, 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 I do. As I was saying, the doctor brought this upon himself, being reckless and a bit too trustworthy towards the wrong kind of people.
Humans killing humans. There's so few of you left, it's such a shame. I hope you don't take that the wrong way.
It is a huge shame that my kin seems to be stuck in a battle of the past. amongst themselves, among and you, is all a huge waste of time.
It was like
But
this on
well, these
Deer Isle.
people seems to be,
The cycle.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Denial, acceptance, rejection, recreation, reform. It's a beautiful cycle.
it is a beautiful cycle. I wish people could just see and, avoid the useless steps in the way.
People keep forgetting the past. It hasn't changed. It will never change.
Yeah, it's true. That is why, the religion aspect is very important. You have to trick people into accepting new things gradually, and faith is something that people can relate to, especially people that don't make their own ideas.
I would think about putting your gas mask on, friend.
Yeah, good point.
Your voice is powerful enough, I believe I'll still be able to hear you.
I do hope so.
Ah, you sound amusing in that. I'm sorry, my friend. Forgive me for laughing.